What's up again, YouTube? Making a part 3. I'm gonna continue to move on. Got Rappin' Forte. I got both of these on vinyl, but I'd like to get a hold of this on vinyl. But these are definitely classics right here. The only thing is I don't have his first album on the CD, but I do have it on the vinyl. But this is definitely classics. Classics. Love these albums. I'll Be Around on here, Players Club. Just all classic stuff, man. Can't even pick one song, but they're all classics. South Central, first album, but I'd love to get a hold of the vinyl. I don't have their second or third or fourth or anything like that, but I'd love to get a hold of all of them to complete their catalog. I have their vinyl and Gas We Trust on vinyl, but I'd love to get a hold of the CD. And as well, this one I want to get a hold of the vinyl. I want to complete the vinyl and the CD catalog of their albums. But this is definitely one of my favorites. County Blues, and you want some of this, and then you gotta deal with the Gangsta Love. You gotta deal with this. It's Gangsta Love. You Get to Clown. I Get My Roll On. South Central Madness. Classic stuff. Living Like Gangsters. Love this album. One of my favorites. This is the compilation. 1,000,000 strong. It's got a mix of West Coast and East and Midwest. Got the Alcoholics, Tupac, Biggie, Ice Cube, Cam, Mobb Deep, The Smart, Insane, Smooth B, Chuck D, The RZA, Killer Priest, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Snoop and DRE for that 187. But definitely the Pac and Biggie song is one of my favorites. The Runnin', featuring the Outlaws. Classic stuff. Running from the police. I hope you got your Timberlands on tight, 'cause I'm running through the projects. They've never heard of me till they murder me. That's Pac's line. I'm a legend. Thug niggas go to heaven. I'm rolling with the Thoroughheads. Classic stuff. And there's another compilation. It was inspired by the Black Panthers. Tupac's song, Throw Your Hands Up. That is one of my favorites right there. Love this album. I'd love to get a hold of it on vinyl though. Hope I do see it so I can get a hold of it. This is definitely a classic. You got Rakim on here, KRS-One, 5-0, Ahmad, the Fugees, and Chuck D, Yo-Yo, and Jeru DiMaggio, and Grand Puba. Classic stuff, man. Inspired by the Black Panthers. Got Nate Dogg's second album, Music and Me. Classic. I have it on vinyl too. Love this album. Warren G. This is his fourth album. Return of the Regulator. Classic stuff. I'd love to get the vinyl, but I will though. And then Boss. If not too many people ever heard of her, she is very hard. She's from Michigan originally, but lived in Los Angeles, relocated to LA, and believe me, she is hard. Love her stuff. I also have her album on vinyl. Classic stuff. You got Deeper, Coming to Get Ya, Drive By, Living Low, Recipe of H.O., Catch a Bad One, Born Gangsta, Diary of a Mad Bleep, I Don't Give a F. And here's Ghetto Boys' Foundation. Glad I got this on CD. Would love to get a hold of it on the vinyl, but I will someday. Hopefully I could. This is definitely a dope one. The G Code's a dope song. 1, 2, the 3, I Tried. Wanna Get Gangsta, featuring Zero. Declaration of War, Yes, Yes, Y'all. And The Secret, Nothing to Show, Leaning on You. Classic stuff. And I got the Fifth Ward Boys. And this is definitely a classic. Not too many people ever heard of them, but definitely give them a check out. They're featured with Ghetto Boys on it too. This is definitely a classic. You should definitely listen to this album. And then moving right along, I got some MC Ren right here. I am missing his first 2 albums. That EP, it's called that Kiss My Black ASS. I like to get that on vinyl. I have both of these on vinyl, and I also have the other one with the fire on it. It's called the Shock something, and it's like all fiery looking. That's a dope album though. But I mentioned it in my video. But I like to get a hold of his other catalog. I like to get the rest of his catalog on CDs and the vinyls. But these are definitely classic. The Villain in Black, classic stuff. I'm just gonna have to rip through these. You all should know them essentially by now. That is definitely Oaktown's 357, MC Hammer's Click. Souls of Mischief, classic. Under the Surveillance, if you don't know them, give them a check out. They're from Oaktown. Digital Underground, classic. Y'all should know them by now. These are classics. This is an EP release with the same songs on there with Tupac. And then there's some Tupac song on here. The DFLO Shuttle. And then Good Thing We're Rapping. This whole album is classic. Sons of the P, No Nose Job, Flowing on the D Line, Kiss You Back, Tales of the Funky. Classic stuff. And speaking of which, I do have 3 of these on vinyl. And I do have them on cassette tape. These are definitely classic. Or wait, you know what? I take that back. I don't know if I have this one on the tape. I'll have to get back to that one. But these are definitely classics. But I do have the cassette tape of these 2 though. I have this on vinyl. Classic stuff. Who Got the Gravy. The only thing is though, I don't have his the Down Syndrome album. I don't have that on CD, but I'd love to get a hold of that. I have it on the vinyl though. I mentioned it in my video, my vinyl collection. Here's Greatest Hits. I'd love to get that on vinyl. MC Hammer, this is his second album right here. But I'd like to get his first one on CD. But I have this on vinyl too. And I think the tape too. And I also have this on the tape and the vinyl. Classic. This is a single of his from that album. Hammer, Please Don't Hurt Him. You already know. And of course, You Can't Touch This. Too Legit to Quit. The Funky Headhunter. Classic stuff. I also have that on the vinyl. And I think the tape. But I will look through my tape collection and I will post a video about that. I got Spice One. First album. I have it on vinyl too. Classic. I have his EP actually on vinyl. But I like to get the CD as well. I also have 187 He Wrote. Have it on vinyl. Classic stuff. East Bay Gangster is one of my favorites on that album. The first one. America's Nightmare featuring with Tupac. Jealousy Got Me Strapped. The Boys Got Love For Me. And then there's a song with Method Man on here. Hard to Kill. Classic stuff. And I have it on vinyl too. Glad I have it. 1991 990 Sick. I don't have it on vinyl, but I hope I could get the vinyl someday. Classic stuff right here. And here's the Rida. Dope stuff. There's a song with Tupac on it. Classic. Just pure classic. You Gotta Take It. One Day at a Time featuring Pac. I don't have his Black Bossolini on CD, but I like to get a hold of that on the vinyl. The CD, But I do have the vinyl, actually. I take that back. I apologize. I do have the vinyl of that. This is all classic stuff right here. Single, that's from Thump Records, with Ant Banks Presents TWDY. Classic stuff. Players Holiday. The Loonies, you already know, I got 5 on it. Single has a different remix on it. E40 Hall of Game, a little slacking on E40. I gotta get the rest of his catalog. I have that on vinyl, actually. I have this on vinyl. And I gotta get his In a Major Way on CD. But I do have that on vinyl. I like to get a hold of this on vinyl. Classic stuff. Best of E40. Pooh Man. Classic. I have that on vinyl. Including this one right here. I gotta get the rest of his catalog too. Here's a DLC First album, classic. No one can do it better. Yellow, one more NIWGA to go. Not too many people say that it wasn't the best, but I still got it because he's part of the NWA family. The Twins, Warren G's protege, with that Round and Round. Classic stuff, definitely check him out. I'm gonna try to hurry. Cam, got it made in America. I gotta get the rest of his catalog too, and I'll try to finish it on vinyl too. Banging on Wax, classic. College Boys, if you've never heard of them, check them out. College Boys. It's Radio Fusion Radio, classic. Second and None's first album, classic. I have it on vinyl. And their classic 220, I have it on vinyl too. This is definitely classic, love it. And I also got Lighter Shade of Brown, both of their albums. I gotta finish the rest of their catalog. I gotta get all their stuff. But on a Sunday afternoon, there's a classic with Huggy Boy. And then Brown and Proud featuring Chulo, Pancho Villa, Spill the Wine, El Vadio, Bounce In, Latin Active, classic stuff. I also got this album right here. It's called Lane in the Cut. This is like their second, actually. Their second or third album. That's their second. Dip Into My Ride. I Like It, If You Want to Groove. Playing in the Shade. Hey DJ Radio Remix. Classic stuff. Got Sugar Free. Got his first. This is like his second right here. I gotta get the rest of his stuff. A little slack on his albums, but I would love to get a hold of his catalog and complete it. Time is running out. AMG, Bitch Better Have My Money. Ballin' Out of Control. I have the first album of his on vinyl, but I like to get Ballin' Out of Control on vinyl. B Better Have My Money Part 2 again from 2001. Exhibit, Man vs. Machine. I gotta get his first album though. I gotta complete his catalog. Restless, classic stuff. Dub C and the Mad Circle, Curve Swerving. I gotta get the rest of their catalog too. And Dub C's catalog. And I gotta get the rest of his catalog on solo albums for vinyl and CDs. Or actually, here's another one. I got both. I gotta get the Heisman one. The one that features with Nate Dogg and Snoop. Mac 10, first album, have it on vinyl. Got this on vinyl. Classic stuff, based on a true story. Comrades, I have this on vinyl. Classic stuff. Rhyme and Reason, have it on vinyl. And I'm glad I have it on the CD. Classic stuff. Caught Up is another classic. Got EA Ski, straight out from the Bay Area. Coolio, you should all know who he is. First album, Fantastic Voyage. Oh, I mean, it has its Ticks a Thief, classic. I have it on vinyl. I also have this on vinyl. Classic, Gangsta's Paradise. Ghetto Highlights on here too. And See You When You Get There, My Soul, Can I Get Down? Classic stuff. Nature of the Business, Nightfall. I'm trying to hurry, guys. I got on my Cypress Hills first album, classic, have it on vinyl. Another classic, Black Sunday. Temples of the Boom. Unreleased and revamped EP. 4, Cypress Hill 4. Classic stuff with the Dr. Green Thumb on here. Oh no, it's Tequila Sunrise. And oh yeah, Dr. Green Thumb's on here. And Looking Through the Eyes of a PIG, Checkmate. Soul Assassins, DJ Muggs presents that. Cypress Hill, greatest hits. Got Corrupt, classic stuff. Corruption. Streets is a Mother. Space Boogie. Against the Grain. Same Day, different shit. Gorilla Black, classic stuff. This is dope. You definitely got to check them out. Game, you should know this. The documentary. Vanilla Ice, it's pretty good. The Ice Eyes. Nocturnal, The Way I Am. Outlaws, got to get the rest of their stuff. There's another one. That one's called The No Vacuum. Kendrick Lamar, classic stuff. West Master P represents West Coast Bad Boys Part 2. Gotta get his Part 1. Little Troy, Wallace, I Wanna Be a Baller. Do or Die, classic. Common, classic. Gotta get the rest of his catalog, including Do or Die. They're not really West Coast, but they're from the Midwest. They're influenced by the West Coast. I'll catch you on the next video, y'all. Y'all take care. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Bye.